Just one more full helping of food. Hello, everyone. I'm Aaron Sledge, and I'm here to talk to you about obesity because it has had a heavy impact on me and the ones I love. Imagine you're standing in St. Peter's Hospital with your 80-year-old grandfather in his wheelchair. He's not the one ill. At the time, you're only his transport and his company. Reason for the visit was his younger lady life partner is at the end of her life because of chronic obesity. Chris had fought being overweight most of her life, adult life, being just over 60 years old and already gone through two gastro bypasses, but her lower intestines couldn't expand again because of the weight she had gained back that put her over 430 plus pounds. Prior to the ER visit several months before, she was found bedridden due to her knees and her muscles not being able to bear her girth. Talking gibberish, plus laying upon her own bowel movements, doctors found that her large intestine tore away from her rectum, causing Chris's body to be toxic, and the waste had nowhere to exit, so it traveled through the rest of her body. After 3 surgeries to flush out all the poison and a colostomy installation bag on her stomach, she was stable. Then, then moved to a convalescent center for what was thought to be a temporary stay to manage the much needed weight loss. At a loss to the whole family, this didn't go as planned. The weight stayed on. Chris's body started to atrophy. Due to the lack of the movement our human bodies are meant to do, bed sores covered her whole backside, causing a great deal of physical pain. Solutions. There needs to be much more education in the matter of obesity. If someone gets a corrective surgery, there needs to be a lot of qualified counseling. If someone with the proper teaching and the diets for all body types, along with the family members involved with the loved ones, care after the life-changing procedure or abrupt lifestyle changes, habits. First of all, the American Association of Clinical Endocrinology, the AACE, has obesity conference that is going to be held in Arizona on February 4th through the 6th of 2022 that will cover exactly this along with other treatments to decrease the ever-growing health issue of chronic obesity. The AACCE says chronic obesity burdens 1/3 of the U.S. population. Secondly, the CDC, Center for Disease Control, from 2017 to 2018, showed there was a population of overweight people of 42.4% considered to be overweight. Half and half of that was male and female. The need for education on all angles, not only just the patient, the family, the friends, and the medical workers, so everyone involved can elude any more heartbreak. I was there in the room with my grandfather, Fred, and was the one caring for him at the time, taking him shopping, plus to his doctor's appointments, driving Grandpa to go see his very much loved lady, Chris. I saw her self-torment of just surviving but not living. I found out a little bit before her last visit to the hospital that she and her close family members, including Fred, had been giving Chris for several months what she was wanting for food the whole time in the clinic, thus bypassing any of the medical personnel, sadly speeding up Chris's early demise. No one ever saw the future of what could be, so no one ever told her no to her. I learned soon after there was no counsel for the education of the family for the proper health discipline. To this day, no one recalls getting tools for intervention, or if Chris had the tools, she kept the knowledge to herself. There is common knowledge that being even a bit overweight can cause many more problems for one's health. Literature written by Haberker M. Skolazar Skierzapek in 2018 has a massive statistic showing obesity is highly connected to high blood pressure, complex cardiovascular risks, coronary arteries, diabetes, the list goes on. I'm not here to bring all this up as a scare tactic, but to remind that it is always important to try to eat healthy and make good choices most of the time. Walking down the street or up 2 flights of stairs, bending over to pick up a penny, and full mobility. Some people might take these things for granted. Most people can only imagine being trapped in a body that can't get up and out of a chair or walk 20 feet down a hall. I've seen it and even lived it for a bit due to other inflictions on my body. I will leave you with all these thoughts. With these thoughts, what would you do if you had a Chris in your life? What would you do for change? It's been 6 years now, and I still ask myself the same question. I ask you to think about the second full helping. Maybe just put it in the fridge. It'll be there when you're hungry again. We love you, Chris. You're missed greatly. Aaron.